What's going on? This is My Life in the Show. I'm your host, Donald Washington. Now, imagine you look at your fourth grader's homework assignment and see, name 3 good reasons for slavery. I'm going to repeat that. 3 good reasons for slavery. Mind you, a group of people went through 400 years of death, families being broken, unhuman torture, and slave labor. Conditions is unreal. I've read that they've made people sleep with their mothers. It's unimaginable, taking children away from families, being sold off to slavery for their entire lives. Hundreds of millions of people dead, tortured, unimaginable torture. And this is the assignment you give to 4th graders? That's why I say, watch who teaches your children. You should be teaching your children in your community. Do not send your children outside of that community for somebody else to teach them, because they will teach you only Martin Luther King. That slavery is history. And Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's what they'll teach your children if you let somebody else teach your children.
On Monday, 4th grade students at Our Redeemer Lutheran School were handed a group assignment in English class. The question, give 3 good reasons for slavery and 3 bad reasons.
It's highly offensive and insensitive. I was in shock. I couldn't believe that they had sent something like that home.
Tramika Brown-Berry is the mother of a 9-year-old boy in that class.
Not only just my son was in an awful position, but also the students who weren't black, because it's that sort of mentality of not being able to see from another's perspective and only seeing through your lens. That's what's dangerous. That's what keeps racism going.
School principal Jim Van Dellen declined to speak with us on camera, but admits the assignment was out of line. In a letter sent home to parents and students Tuesday, Van Dellen says the purpose of the assignment was not in any way to have students argue that any slavery is acceptable. He says the assignment is no longer part of the curriculum, something Van Dellen says was intended to spark debate in class.
And
It was a part of their curriculum?
for it to be a Christian school, they could have said something like, what are 3 good things that we can do to prevent slavery from happening?
The principal is vowing to better communicate sensitive subjects being discussed in class with parents before presenting it to students. Brown-Berry says,
Now they say sensitive, but that's common sense. You're a school teacher, for God's sake.
this homework should be a lesson to us all, and the reason she posted it online.
Speak up, tell your story, voice your opinion, because that is how you go about change. And that's what I was trying to model for my son.
This is what the young boy turned in. I feel there's no good reason for slavery. That's why I didn't write. Now, I'm wondering if there wasn't no commotion, what this instructor... And in fact, this is something I'm trying to figure out. What type of answer was you trying to justify? And that's something else. Why are you trying to justify slavery to these children? Condition their minds to think it's okay for slavery. You were looking for a reason to justify slavery. And why? Why in Donald Trump's world today, you trying to justify it? I can't think of nobody else outside the Klansmen and Trump that would sit and try to justify slavery. And that's what you're doing. You're being slick about it. You're trying to be slick. Yeah, name 3 good reasons. And trying to get these kids to think of some reasons why, okay, it was justified. Oh, it should have happened. Oh, but by the way, name 3 bad reasons too. But you're trying to be slick. And the school's being slick. Horrible. Man, make sure you check your children's homework. Make sure you watch where you're sending them to school and what they're teaching. And make sure that you're involved and you teach them correctly on what's not. Because if you don't, they will. Somebody else will teach your children something you may not want them to be taught. And they'll grow up thinking this is normal, you know. So, anyway, I want y'all to like, comment, let me know what you think about this video. Peace.